What up, fellas? This is Slothboy494, and I am here with a surprise commentary. Now, I was originally going to upload my scheduled commentary this week, but then something caught me by surprise. What would that be? Well, CommentJack, of course. Yup, I'm tearing his response to DiCaprio DeLorean 64 to tiny little bite-sized pieces. Now, I know pretty much everyone has covered this, but I figured I'd bring my 2 cents to the table. With all that out of the way, let's watch.
Yes, I'm here. Get over it.
No, I'm gonna be very worried, my friend.
Before we begin, let's see how I got here. A few weeks ago, I made a commentary on Mr. Enter got humorless, and now it's my most popular video. Yay! However, this is also my most hated video. From 12 people who watched it, only one liked it. However, after searching over and over again, I found the source of all the hate. A video that was released on September 18 of 2015. This is my first major multi-degree commentary. So let's go, shall we?
No, this is valuable time I could be spending playing Bloodborne.
Hey everyone, this is DiCaprio DeLorean here. Remember when I did a Mr. Enter commentary? Good times. I bring this up because I'm doing a commentary on a Fanboy of Mr. Enter.
9 seconds. It took you 9 seconds to get to bad taste.
And we'll never hear why it took 9 seconds to get to bad taste. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Where she tries to defend the almighty Mr. Enter from Claymore, the devil.
To stop any confusion, I am able to realize that the mysterious Mr. Enter has flaws.
Well, when you spend more time whitewashing his fuck-ups and less time actually letting him get shamed for it like any good fan would, then yeah, you could come off as a fanboy.
Anyways, on with the commentary, shall we?
Quit stealing my lines, fucker.
She said, "Let's begin the commentary, shall we?" That's one of the most basic startups any commentator could use. If that was supposed to be a joke, then you fail because you sound serious. Learn to execute humor better.
Okay, I don't usually like to make preemptive judgments against shows or movies.
Okay, first off, he never said he hated Family Guy. Second, that's a purpose of criticism. And third, I typed Mr. Enter in your account and found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos.
Okay, Mr. Tough Guy, most of his animated atrocities at the time of this video were mostly on Teen Titans Go or Family Guy. Claymore does our PP, like Oh Free Be Good and other animation fans that are jerk as Mr. Enter. Oh wait, you didn't even check out his channel because you did a video on your favorite YouTuber.
Whatever, he goes right into both.
What? Retakes! Learn to retakes! If something doesn't come out right, do the line over!
Also, you stutter and have a somewhat crappy mic. Fix it!
Have you ever worked with a broken USB?
Why are you using a broken USB? I'd much prefer if you just recorded your computer screen with your phone or something. Better yet, if you have a smartphone, use the voice recorder on it and upload the recordings onto your computer through iTunes or something. Hell, I use the iTac app on my iPod for my commentaries. I bet you can do something similar, can't you?
Honestly, I don't care about the show, but I do know how bad it's fan bashing.
Okay, I know this is a nitpick, but why are you using the same avatar in your response commentary? Is it really that hard to change your avatar in case the audience gets confused about which degree is playing? This is a novel concept. I suggest you learn it while you're learning joke execution and retakes.
I had to play CommentJack's comment like 3 times to hear what he was saying. I know he can't help it, but speak a little clearly when you have some... speak a little clearly.
Yeah, I have to fix that.
5 points for acknowledging your problem, but subtract 5 for not taking appropriate action to rectify it.
Also, what was with the random Bendaluni clip? He was talking about Powerpuff Girls fans, not Family Guy fans, or did you just add that to pad out the video? Because I really don't have a freaking clue.
Well, I try to say that calling the fans man-child is just a bit cruel.
Okay, what about calling someone a man-child is cruel? Why is it cruel? What's that? You're just gonna make conjectured vague statements? No surprise, really. Also, calling someone a man-child isn't cruel. It's just insulting someone's immaturity level. The word cruel means that something is torturous to an unwarranted degree. You might as well say that poking a dude with a toothpick is cruel. Which it isn't.
The Powerpuff Girls towards the end kind of hit the bounds of its ideas. Season 5 and 6 were particularly bad.
You know what? I never did it this soon, but fuck it.
He's an asshole.
Nope. You don't have the talent to bring in the acting talents of Michael J. Fox into this. You don't have enough talent to pull something like that. And I love how you're taking all this way too seriously and so personally. Like, I know Claymore could probably burn an Applejack body pillow, but if he insults the almighty Mr. Enter, he must be destroyed.
I am not a Mr. Enter fanboy.
Fanboy. Now, a person, usually a male, who has an extreme and irrational liking for someone or something, particularly a celebrity. Suck my nuts.
You do stupid rant videos. And once again, purpose.
Those so-called stupid rants are mostly just made to try and get your jimmies rustled, and it seems to be working.
Now listen, I don't care that he was trolling, but the fact that people actually buy this shit just ticks me off.
Well, guess what, fucktard? You're just as bad. Wanna know why? Because if he's trolling, which is very likely, then you've fallen into his trap, and you're the same kind of idiot as the people who also side with him. Next time, think about what you say before you feel the need to open your shit-filled mouth.
Alright, first of all, these two here are Stan and Sandra Practice, a shameless and obvious strawmanning of the standards and practices that dictate what you can or can't show on television. These characters are designed to be rich, snooty, detached from reality, and obnoxious.
One minute later...
I don't think you get what he was saying. He basically said Mr. Enter has a poor understanding of what satire is. Watch TVRB Robotnik Returns and Realm Wars' commentary on the satire video Mr. Enter did. It'll help you since you don't seem to be able to read properly.
I think you took my line out of context. He just muted the audio, making himself look smarter.
No. Clay muted the video to comment on Mr. Enter's editing. Other people watched the original video too, you know.
Let's start with the fact that this episode would work a lot better if we actually saw kids imitating the Powerpuff Girls and getting hurt because of it.
When do we hear that? Never. Instead we mute it and bitch about the editing.
Well, it is a thing to bring up since Mr. Enter has crappy editing. Seriously, it's just like the same 5 clips from the episode he's reviewing. But since we're talking about the almighty Mr. Enter, no one has the right to criticize a god.
Okay, look. If you want to talk about the editing, fine. But don't go reality show editor on it.
1. You just bitched about Clay talking about Enter's editing. Way to backpedal. 2. What does reality show editing have to do with anything? He's just pointing out that Enter has a bad habit of looping footage over and over. Wanna know what I'm talking about? Watch his Screams of Silence review. We literally see the same exact clips of Jeff shoving Brenda into Quagmire's kitchen to beat the shit out of her for the entirety of the review, and it's really fucking annoying. You just want it to end, but it never does!
This is a fucking cop-out.
Now, seeing an angry Applejack vendor is also a cop-out. Like, do you have any other pictures? Or you just want people to believe that you're so angry at Claymore because he insulted my fanboy talent?
Do I need to comment? I'm just gonna put a record right here. I am not a Mr. Enter fanboy.
I suppose I should mention that fanboys incessantly deny being a fanboy, but you know what? I believe you. You aren't a fanboy. You're a fantard!
Oh my god, next thing you know they'll be playing hopscotch. We have to do something!
Yes, it was. And it was hilarious. It also proves that you're an asshole.
That is the only point you have against Claymore in his travesty. You're just saying he's a jerk without any real proof. Also, that joke was lame and your fanboy boner is showing. Put that thing away, there's kids here on this place, God.
Oh my god. Do you realize that counts as sexual harassment?
Sexual harassment is the act of being grabbed or spoken to in a flirtatious way against one's consent. Sexual harassment occurs in places like work, school, or local hangouts like a nightclub or bar. Saying your fanboy boner is showing is not sexual harassment. She didn't tell you to let fly your tits, nor did she grab your dick or anything. She was making a joke. End of story.
Do you realize I'm asexual? But most importantly, do you realize I'm 14 years old?
How in the magical world of fuck is that her fault? She doesn't know you personally, nor have you brought up anything regarding your age or sexuality prior to her joke. Even so, this adds nothing to the video and could have been scrapped altogether.
Pretending to be superheroes is that they're trying to be like your, powder puff girls.
Well, that makes perfect sense, since my girls are superheroes.
I'm sorry?
You know, you could try this thing. It's called effort. It makes the story work a lot better if you put in some effort.
Thanks, now this is the worst nitpick in history. But hey, what do you expect? Since with the cool shit comes the bullshit. And trust me, bullshit is still relevant in 2015.
Hey, I thought I told you to put that boner away. And that is the worst example I've ever seen. I think you just hate these shows because your whipped cream dispenser told you to hate them.
He never talked about packages of Planet X in his entire life.
You're right, he hasn't. But he did, and still does, PMS over Teen Titans Go, Mr. Pickles, and Brickleberry. So 3 out of 4 were in the black.
You know what the funny thing is? I agree with this episode that the practices and standards can get out of hand. Or at least they used to. Things are a bit different now. But this episode is making a terrible argument, or at least it's presenting the argument very, very badly.
I know that not everyone who thinks there should be some kind of standards in regards to violence or whatever in their shows is a dashed idiot. What I'm saying is there's an argument to be made here. Hell, there's even a satire to be made here. But no, it doesn't want to make this argument.
Oh, come on, not even a sound effect or some sort. You have all this editing software, do all this fancy smancy stuff to Claymore's video, but can't even have a sound clip?
People, just because you suck production-wise, doesn't mean your review is worthless.
Actually, production values mean a lot to the overall product. If your editing is half-assed as all fuck, then you ain't going anywhere with it. Metal Gear games take 5 years to make for a reason. If you want to make something appealing, put in the right effort.
By all the parents of Townsville.
Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. The citizens of Townsville cannot tie their shoe without the Powerpuff Girls.
Straw manning. And this was on the top of my head.
How was that straw man? Are you just gonna throw the word around like Mr. Enter and the Orion broadcast does and did? So far, your rate is on the credibility scale is at Capcom, and that's no good.
You wanna know how is this straw manning? What kind of stupid city signs a fucking petition to stop its saviors?
Ferguson, Missouri. That is all.
Anything that could be considered comedy is anti-humor.
I don't find your show funny, so I'll call it anti-humor. Ha ha, I'm a special snowflake.
Did you even read the script for that crap? Mr. Ender is more interested in how the world became from that show. And all the jokes are stale and tried too hard. Like you.
Yes, I read the script, and yes, some jokes are stale. But it still counts as an insult. I see that Growing Around will get at least 3 seasons.
You actually fucking think Growing Around is gonna even get picked up? And for 3 god fucking seasons? You are too much for me, man. You really are. But seriously, Growing Around is gonna fail miserably. Now, I'm not saying you're not allowed to like it, because you definitely do. But the main problem is that Enter doesn't show the right dedication to the show. He denies any outside criticism, and really bitches about how long the show is taking to get going instead of doing anything about it.
What have we learned today?
Nope. That you're a bullshit narcissist and expect to look decent. The later videos. Not the earlier ones.
Did you even watch any other Mr. Finter videos Claymore did?
Yes, I watched his other videos, and yes, they're as awful as this.
Also, since when did Claymore said he was being better than Mr. Enter? That would make him a narcissist.
Straight at the warning at the beginning of the video.
Saying that you're gonna be negatively critiquing someone doesn't make you a narcissist, you dumb fuck. You do not know what that word means. Narcissist means to be arrogant and think you're better than everyone else. Now, if Clay said that Mr. Enter sucks because he's not Clay Claymore, then yeah, that's narcissism. But I can only assume you think he's narcissistic because he said bad things about your Jarl of mediocre reviews, Mr. Enter.
All in all, this was the worst commentary video against Clay Claymore I've ever seen. All you did was show no proof, call Mr. Clay Claymore asshole, and show your fanboyish love for Mr. Enter.
Well, by that logic, you will most likely be a Clay Claymore fangirl. Since you took my lines out of context and called them lies.
So she's a fangirl of Clay Claymore because she calls your video shit?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Dude, just because you criticize a bad video on someone else, that doesn't make it a defense of what's being commentated on. When Crystal made that comment on Mr. Enter, she wasn't defending Screams of Silence. In fact, she herself said she hated the episode, but Mr. Enter's arguments for it were worse. Like what you did here!
But aside, let's recap. If you go to the comments and write anything that implies something about my sexuality or my religion, not only I'm going to remove your comment and block you, but I'm gonna track your ID and you will go to jail. This also applies to those who want to assimilate DiCaprio here and call me a fanboy of Mr. Enter. I mean, can we all agree that Mr. Enter isn't perfect? Because that's the only way haters like this guy, and yes, he's a hater, will stop bitching about us. Because I'm pretty sure there's a difference between defending someone and being a fanboy. Bottom line, if you comment on this video, at least be fucking decent.
Yeah, I bet no one adhered to that. By the way, you never said anything about your religion, so that was pointless. And I'm ending it here since he graded us out. Kinda. Final thoughts? I wouldn't go as far as to call it the worst video I've ever seen, but yeah, it's up there. Like, it's very close to it. CommentJack, word of advice. Take the dick out of your ass and stop being so touchy when it comes to people who commentate on people you like, or just you alone. And work on your production values. Do retakes, exhibit humor better, and might I suggest an avatar change, at least for response videos. And with that, I bid you all adieu. My originally scheduled commentary is probably going to be up somewhere within the next week. But that's it for now. Slothboy over and out.